In Surah Maryam, the date palm comforted one of the most honored women in history.
9 million tons every year. Most people never see what happens next.
Medjool, ajwa, among the most revered varieties on Earth, grown in conditions that cannot be replicated.
Somewhere between this palm and that bottle, the most precise transformation in food science takes place.
Inside temperature is controlled to the decimal, and hygiene is measured in parts per million. And the journey begins.
This is what 72 hours of precision processing looks like.
What I hold in one hand took centuries of agricultural refinement, and the other, 72 hours of industrial precision.
It begins here, with one date, and everything that surrounds it.
The finest dates grow in places where days are extreme, scorching sun, cool nights, minimal rain.
Ajwa dates are still hand-harvested. The machines have not reached the crown.
Every cluster is cut, never pulled. Tearing damages the adjacent buds of next year's harvest.
Only grade 1 fruits enter the syrup line. Everything else is redirected. The standard is set here.
Within 6 hours of harvest, the dates must reach a refrigerated loading bay. The clock starts the moment the knife cuts.
200 kilometers, 6 degrees Celsius inside. Every kilometer matters.
Each crate is logged, weighed, and temperature checked before it enters the facility. If it fails, it returns. Before a single date is pressed, it rests. Temperature homogenizes. Sugars stabilize. The first machine the dates meet is the intake conveyor. Speed controlled, volume measured. Every second, 12 kilograms pass this point.
1,200 liters per hour. Residual field dust in palm fiber phyton, gone before any processing begins.
The optical sorter runs at 400 frames per second. If a date has a bruise smaller than 2 millimeters per row, it is out. The stone is removed cleanly from date. The machine handles 1,800 pieces per minute without bruising the flesh. After the machine's judgment, human eyes. No algorithm replaces experience here. Filtered water at 60 degrees Celsius. The date flesh soaks for 4 hours. Sugars migrate from cell to liquid. After the soak, the dates are 40% heavier. Water has entered every cell. Now the press will reverse that, extracting every possible drop. Cold press technology preserves every enzyme, every antioxidant. The temperature never exceeds 40 degrees Celsius. In this stream, every date that was harvested, every kilometer driven, every hour soaked is present.
First press, 60% extraction. Second press, 90%. Together, nothing is wasted.
The spent pulp will become animal feed. Nothing from this process enters a landfill.
This is not yet the syrup in that bottle. This is raw pressed date juice, cloudy with fiber, protein, and particulate.
First pass, removal of all fiber above 500 microns. The liquid loses its roughness. The clarity begins. At 3,000 RPM, residual proteins and waxes are pulled from the liquid by force. No chemicals, no additives, just physics. This removes bacteria, remaining proteins, any turbidity. What emerges is pharmaceutical-grade clarity in a food-grade process.
Activated carbon removes bitterness compounds without touching the natural sugars or date character.
Controlled evaporation at 55 degrees Celsius removes 70% of the water content.
The syrup is ready when it coats, holds, and releases in exactly this way. No digital tool replaces this final check.
Brix reading, 72. pH, 4.8. These are not targets, they are the exact profile of premium date syrup.
82 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. Pathogen elimination without flavor degradation. The window is narrow. The engineers know exactly where it is.
The syrup cools rapidly. As temperature drops, viscosity rises, and the texture we recognize forms in these few seconds.
The final polish. Every molecule of turbidity removed. What remains is exactly what nature concentrated and exactly what was designed.
Before the bottle line, the syrup holds in a surge tank. Temperature maintained at 30 degrees.
Every bottle has been washed, dried, and inspected. Any crack, any residue removed before this line. The fill volume is calibrated to 0.1 milliliters. Every bottle in every market receives the same amount. Not almost exactly.
The seal is set at exactly 8 Newton meters. Too little and it fails in transit. Too much and the consumer cannot open it. The machine knows.
The label is applied at 2,000 units per hour. No wrinkle, no bubble, no misalignment. Tolerance 0.3 millimeters.
Tamper evident, induction sealed. A consumer who opens this bottle will know it has never been touched.
Every bottle, every one, no sampling, 100% verification at this station. The trick. The shrink sleeve is the final physical layer of protection. It also tells the consumer this has not been opened.
Every automated system in this facility has a human at the end. The human eye is not a redundancy, it is the final authority. 12 bottles per case, 2 cases per pallet layer, 4 layers per pallet, the geometry of distribution.
The stretch wrap applied 200% tension. A pallet that survives the wrapper survives the road.
It leaves the same way it arrived, cold, controlled, tracked. Before any pallet moves, a quality release signal must be issued, no exceptions. Not one batch in this facility has ever shipped without it.
Shelf life is not assumed, it is tested under accelerated conditions before any product reaches market end.
The facility runs 22 hours a day, and the machines do not know what time it is, neither do the standards. She has touched every stage of this process. She knows what is inside. That is why she is proud. 72 hours, 12 stages, 19 checkpoints, 1 300 ml bottle.
This is what it was always for.
The Quran mentions this fruit as a blessing. The factories that process it,
Every palm harvested this year will bear fruit again next year, and the supply is not finite if tended with the care it deserves.
Tomorrow, another batch, another 72 hours, another 576 bottles.
The date is one of the oldest cultivated foods on Earth.
One date, one bottle. That is the full story. This is where they meet. The oldest crop on Earth, the newest technology in the region, and between them, the bottle.
This video is created for educational purpose using AI tools. The script and ideas were inspired by public information and competitor concepts, then rewritten using AI to ensure originality. Visuals and animations are AI generated using VO3, and editing is done in CapCut. We don't copy or reuse any other created's content. This video is informative only and does not present AI visuals as real footage.